Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Troy Smooth. You might also know me as T Daddy Smooth, Superior, and a few other names. I do like to make my nicknames up. Right now, I'm thinking about transitioning names. I think Troy Smooth might be a little more suave with age. In today's video, we're taking a detour from the beaten path and exploring my favorite sneakers that aren't from the major series everyone always likes to talk about. That means we're not going to talk about Jordans 1 through 14, no Air Maxes, even though Air Max 95s are my favorite. I only have 2 pairs, but besides the point. No Dunks, just pure under the radar coolness. That's what I'm doing here. Under the radar coolness. I remember buying my first pair of sneakers in 2018 as a birthday gift to myself. It was Memorial Day weekend. By the way, I'm going to warn you guys, I'm really good with dates. I'm really good with what was going on. So it was Memorial Day weekend. I went to the mall in Milford. No, not Milford. Meriden, Connecticut. You probably haven't heard of it unless you know me. It used to be a nice mall, now it's not, but whatever. That's how malls work usually. And I looked around and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get some Jordans. I want to actually buy an expensive pair of sneakers. There's always like, I'm shopping, it's like, I'll go up to 100 and then I'll stop. And I was like, let me see if I can go a little further. So I'm like, well, I want to buy Jordans. Knew nothing. I was like, oh, whatever the most popular Jordans are, I should get them. Like I said, I knew nothing. And that's fine. You don't really need to know anything. You're not going to make money off selling sneakers. Well, not true. I'm not going to make money off selling sneakers, so it's all good. By the way, don't mind the mess back there. You know, having your life together is a full-time job, and I'm currently unemployed, so, you know, I'll neaten up eventually. Anyway, these are them. I got, so 2018, so they're over 5 years old now, and I still wear them outside. I don't really wear them out, like, socially, because the bottom part is a little dark, but these were them, they were like 168 or something. I don't think I've ever tied them in my life. I just kind of put my shoes on, tuck the laces in, boom, we're done. But, you know, they're still there. They kind of got me started, and they last, so good for them, right? With that being said, once you get your first pair of sneakers, if you want to keep the party going, you're probably going to have to learn how to do your research. You're going to want to, you know, I spent countless hours on Sneakers app, the Nike app, and Reddit. Those people get a little crazy, but that's besides the point. With Reddit, you know, sometimes people say the same stuff all the time, like they'll talk about, oh, you know, why do all the resellers buy the sneakers? I'm like, that's the way the world works. Deal with it. And, you know, I'm fortunate because even if I really want some sneakers, like especially on Sneakers app, I don't get them. Whatever. As somebody told me once, you only have 2 pairs of shoes, and they're going to come out with new sneakers that you like as well. So, but I understand if you're very serious about it, maybe you might feel differently. Anyway, so with that being said, let's get the party started. So, these are Nike Terminator Highs. I got them on Sneakers app, and honestly, when I saw them, I liked them immediately. They kind of got like that big foot look I kind of like, and also they reminded me of Terminator. They said Terminator High. I like that. Even the word Terminator, I like it. So, you know, with that being said, I went on Sneakers app the day they released. Did not get them. They were quite early, 10 a.m. Didn't get them. Go live my life, whatever. But then they came back, somebody probably returned these, and then I bought them, and I have them. And honestly, like, I don't think anybody likes these sneakers except for me, so I'm not sure, like, when sneakers sell out, I don't know the way the world works. Is Nike making a very small amount? Are resellers buying them, hoping they get hot, and then just saying, I'll sell it for a loss if they don't know, but I got them. You know, this happens all the time. You know, you see sneakers you like, you get them, or you don't. Life moves on. I think actually, I looked online and they used to be called, I think the ones that Arnold Schwarzenegger wore in the first Terminator movie were called the Vandals. I saw them on the Sneakers app, but I've been trying to save money up lately. I mean, I am saving money. It's just like, you know, I think on my birthday, I told my wife, you know, I think I'm going to retire from buying sneakers. I mean, I bought a pair 2 weeks later, but I've only bought 1 pair since May, so I feel like, you know, making progress. I know some people can go a little hardcore, but I think I'm like on the lower end of sneakerheads. Like if you don't collect sneakers at all, you think I'm like on the high end, but if you do, you're like, oh, you're normal. So that's the way it is. So now we're gonna go to another pair of sneakers I love. We actually have 2 of these. first ones are the Delta Mids. They're called the Hostas. It's called Jordan Delta Mids. I don't know why, but I hate the low tops. Well, hate's a strong word, but when I saw the low tops, I'm like, don't care, whatever. I saw these, I'm like, but they were actually just on the Nike website, meaning they probably had enough in stock where we don't expect them to sell out. So as soon as I saw them, I bought a pair. This company called Lasership, which I think the main distribution center is either in Merida in Connecticut or it's in Wallingford. Sometimes Nike uses them as people deliver sneakers, and we have a couple of incidents where I'm watching the tracking, it gets to Lasership, and then like I'm looking at the tracking apps, and then like 2 days later I just say, oh, we can't find sneakers. And then I reach out to Nike, I'm like, can you send me another pair? And they send them to me, and the second pair always comes in. But this happened like 4 or 5 times. I get it. People steal, people lose stuff. It's hard to keep track of everything. And also when people steal a lot, eventually they'll get caught, so whatever. I always buy sneakers without the intention of wearing them right away. I try to actually keep them for like a month before I wear them. Weird habit, I know, but I like these. I don't know if other people like them, but I do. And as mentioned, that's what's important. So I got these, I think they're like $160. And there's only 3 different brands of the Air Jordan Delta Mids. So, the other ones aren't in stock anymore. So I went on StockX and I found them. And, once again, the stuff I like a lot. Sometimes other people don't like them at all. So I got another pair of the Jordan Delta Mids. Here. I got all my sneakers to the left off camera, but it's a mess. So here we go. Same sneaker. I love them. Do other people love them? I don't know. Do I care? Does anybody really not care what other people think about them? Probably not, but do I care like in a grand sense? No, I'm gonna wear them anyway, unless like they have like some sort of like problematic like theming to them that I don't even know about yet. These things happen, so whatever. So these are Jordan Delta Mids. I got them off StockX, and they were actually cheaper than the ones I got off the Nike website. At StockX you pay for shipping, and then like buying reseller stuff, and they say they're brand new, and I'm confident they were brand new. Actually, one thing with these sneakers is on the bottom of them they have the Jordan logo. Don't care that much because who's looking at the bottom of my feet? But if you wear them enough, like these ones, that logo wears out. So you see the logo there, it's kind of there, but it's not there as much. Actually, you see a little bit of red where the logo used to be. Somebody's looking at the bottom of my feet, probably has something else going on we need to inquire about. So these are them, love them. There actually is one more pair of Jordan Delta Mids. I think they're called the Union Jacks. I'll put a picture up. I'll probably get them eventually, just with StockX, like with the waiting and the shipping fee. Sometimes like whatever, I don't care that much. And plus, they're always going to be there, so you don't get that fear of missing out. So they're called the Union Jacks, and they're actually like the most expensive pair of the Jordan Mids. They're still not like super crazy if you're a big sneaker buyer, but they're like, if I got the ones I got from Nike after probably like 150. I got the ones off StockX for like maybe 125 plus like $10, $15 shipping, so it kind of evens out a little bit. The Jordan Union Jacks, which I'll put down, probably like 150 and then $15. So it's worth it though. I mean, in a grand scheme, yes, it is worth it. So that's the style. Like I really like the Jordan Delta Mids. I think they have a new Jordan Delta Mid, but I don't like the way they look. Not the end of the world, but whatever. I think it was a good look. And, I feel weird because like all these sneakers are like retro and popular. They came out when I was like younger, but I'm not seeing too many retro sneakers from like when I was in my 20s. Maybe that will happen, or maybe they come out and I wasn't buying sneakers like 3 or 4, like super broke. Like it's depressing, really. It really is. Anyway, I couldn't really afford to buy sneakers, so I don't know. So whatever. But I think these, I feel like one day they're gonna grow with age, and then somebody's gonna be like, oh, let's start selling those again. And then somebody's like, oh, awesome. And they're gonna be like $400. Honestly, this is the way it works. They're gonna be like $400. Well, with inflation, by the time they get to the Nike website, they're probably like $250. They're like $150 now. Probably $250 when they resell them, like maybe like 10 to 20 years. Then once they get on StockX, it'll be like $500. If YouTube is around in 20 years, which I'm sure it will be, let's go back to this video, we'll talk about it. Let's set the date for, so I said 10, 20 years, so it's 2023. So June 23rd, 2043. We'll come back to this video and we'll see what's going on. If we are in a situation where we have gone extinct and this is the only video left, to whoever comes across this, peace. Anyway, let's go to our next sneakers. They're called SC trainers, or they're called Air trainers. You know, these sneakers, I have 2 pairs of them, and I have 2 pairs of sneakers, and the other pair I left upstairs, so I want to get them, but I like these, love them. I saw them online on the Nike website. They are mass produced, and naturally, by the time I noticed them, they had like size 5s. Like, and Nike does this a lot. They'll put sneakers up, like, oh, you can buy the sneaker. You click on it, and if they don't have your size auto-selected, then maybe you get a 9. Maybe you get like a half size up or half size down. You know your feet better than I do. I wear 10 personally. I mean, I think some of my older sneakers are 9s, but I think now, like, when I buy sneakers now, they're gonna be 10s. But I can go lower if I need to. So, like, you know, these, they didn't have my size. I was like, whatever. I mean, I really like them a lot. And then they'll re-release them. I think they're supposed to be like a special edition because this strap here is a little different than the regular edition, which I'll show you in a moment. So, you know, with this, I like them a lot. Once again, once you go to StockX, nobody else likes these except for me. I don't know how these things sell out. Because, like I said, I've never seen anybody wear half the sneakers I like the most. Not that I like them around a lot of sneakerheads, but whatever. So, like these, I got them off StockX, much cheaper. And, you know, I don't actually wear them that much because I forget I have them sometimes, but I do like them. And they're like a special treat, like when I want to, you know, feel pretty. By the way, you know, you may have noticed I speak kind of fast sometimes. Actually, I take speech lessons when I was younger. You know, I think we made a lot of improvements. Naturally, though, I do speak fast, but whatever. You'll get used to it. I mean, I can speak slower, like, but it's like something I'm actively like working on while I talk. So sometimes when I'm just like talking for a while, it's kind of like driving a car. Like I'll be at like 25, and then slowly I'll be at like 80 by like the 5th minute of talking nonstop. So here we go. I'll be right back when I get my other trainers. I don't know why I didn't bring them down, but I'm disorganized. I couldn't find them anywhere. I looked upstairs, you know, my bedroom, like, we have walk-in closets. The sneakers are actually pretty decently organized, so I was like, did somebody steal my sneakers? Like, I want to blame some family members, I want to blame the plumber that came in. I'm just like, well, I don't want to blame him. I'm going to look at the video footage on my doorbell, but then I was like, oh, I probably have them downstairs. I did not look through the right box. Yeah, so here's my other Jordans. I'm stupid, whatever. So these are my other Nike Air trainers. Story behind these is I try to limit myself, and I'm pretty good at this. Like, I'll give myself the option to buy 1 pair of sneakers a month. When I was going to Disney World with the family, very expensive. Very expensive. Anyway, so I was going to Disney World with my family. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get there and be low on money while wearing the nicest shoes I just bought a month ago. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just not buy anything I don't need. Save my money. And when I was at the airport going home, I was like, you know what? I did not go broke on this trip, and I did not spend all the money we had saved up for the trip. So time to get back on the horse. I bought 3 pairs of sneakers, whatever. I mean, you know. Gotta live life, so, and these are one of them, Air trainers. I don't really have too many black sneakers, so this actually kind of worked out pretty well for me. You know, they're actually not really black, they're gray. They have a little bit of a suede feel to them. I don't know if it's real suede. And these are not the special edition, the SC, so you'll see the strap here is a little bit more traditional. And also, I never really tie these either. And the strap, you pretty much have to loosen them. So I got these off the Nike website. They have like 5 or 6 different types. I like these ones best. I could buy all of them, but you know, can't wear all your sneakers. And last but not least but not last, we have a throwback to when I was younger. They are the Air Uptempo 96s, and I think they're actually the Georgetown version. So I saw these on the Nike website, and the second I saw them, I'm like, you know what? I like these. I'm gonna get them. They were kind of loud. They made a statement. I don't necessarily think they were the best looking shoes, but I just wanted to get them. And plus they reminded me of my childhood, so nostalgia. As I always say, my sneaker buying is really a midlife crisis that is because I cannot buy a Lamborghini. I loved the Lamborghini as a kid. I mean, maybe I could buy a Lamborghini, but it just doesn't seem like a good value. Maybe I should get one. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, but I got sneakers, and that's what counts. So, you know, those are some of the sneakers I have. You know, I like getting sneakers. It's fun. I try to be mindful of the fact that, you know, it's a luxury. I don't need more than one pair of shoes. You know, having them look nice and neat, that's great, but I don't really need it that way. So in a situation like this, you know, I'm just having a good time. I didn't buy any sneakers this month. I might not. I don't know. But, you know, that's what I got. One day maybe I'll show you the nicer ones I have. I think that might be fun. Let me know what you think. And if any sneakers, you know, you're curious about, you had some comments, you know, just put a comment below. Also, as mentioned, I have a Twitter, TDaddySmooth. I have an Instagram, also TDaddySmooth. And I have a Discord channel. It's being worked on, but, you know, it's a lot of work, actually. But it's like the TDaddySmooth zone. I might change the names of all three, but I'll put the links in there. If you want to subscribe or look, that's great. And as always, if you want to help a Troy out, like and subscribe. It really makes a big difference. I'm just trying, you know, do this, build that consistency up. Life gets in the way a lot of time, but excuses are your own. Quote from Ricky Roma. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to do this again. Peace.